Rock it low, get aboard. I am Crip, so subscribe to his YouTube. You might see some shit you never seen up on the news. I'm talking worldwide shit happens on the map. You know we representing Sacramento, so we spitting facts. Hit subscribe, hit the link to his YouTube. You might find out what the whole world's hiding from us fools. I'm talking about them pale face niggas on the game. They never want to see us blow up and really hit the fame.
What's going on, y'all? So, I seen clips. I ain't even gonna go see the whole interview. I ain't even gonna lie, because what I heard was just enough. So pretty much, man, when it came down to the dollar, Lush showed his manhood for something that said, "In God we trust." He sold his manhood for that. I seen something talking about he went to, I guess he was ready to do some deal, and he went to the bathroom with, his so-called boss as he went to go use it, if you know what I mean. And then I think I seen something talking about he had a dog collar around him, if I'm not mistaken. And there's something else that I can't think of right now that he had went through. Let me tell y'all something, man, because I've seen that lately I've had, a younger crowd subscribe to me. Let me tell y'all something, man. One thing that I always say is stand on what you standing on. Look, I'm going to tell you something. There ain't enough money in the world to degrade yourself in that manner just to get something done. So you telling me that what you stand on, your dignity, your self-respect, money is bigger than that? Wow. I see why that Lush had thoughts of deleting oneself. There's people, man, that gets up high when it comes down to the currency standpoint, and they have them type of thoughts. So that should tells you right there that money ain't everything. You would think when one has lots of currency that they would be happy. That ain't the case. Right? And so, let me tell y'all something, man. So what I got from Lush is you wanted to gain something that somebody else controlled, whether it was a goal or not, and you was willing to go ahead and risk all that and just degrade yourself to achieve all that. Let me tell y'all something. If there's something that you really want and you really just set on, hey, I'm going to accomplish this, then do it, and do it on your own, on your terms. I'm going to tell y'all something, man. When it come down to it would come down to anything. I myself will not degrade myself, make myself feel less of a man, just to go ahead and get some currency, just to go ahead and put a smile on somebody, just to go ahead and put money in somebody else's pocket. I wouldn't even degrade myself to go ahead and do it on my own. You see how I say what I really want to say on here? I understand, there's certain things that goes against me, you feel me, for saying some of the things that I say and how I say it, you know what I mean, which gets me kind of in a, it affects my viewership at times, but so what, right? I got business channels that I just keep it strictly business, and then I got this channel where, hey, I just talk freely how I want to. You know? And any other channels, I always say what I want to say. Do I keep it business? Yeah, right? Like I said, I got a family channel that I don't cuss at all. I got another channel, you know what I mean, where I talk about views of the world, but, you know, watch my mouth. But, you know, on this channel, y'all know I don't watch my mouth. But they say, so if it came down to, yo, to be in Lush's position, right? If they say, yo, you got to go put this dog collar on you, and I got to walk you like a dog, and you get all the views in the world, nonstop. You get all the money on YouTube in the world. You'll be the no. Ain't no way. I just say, YouTube ain't that important to me, because my manhood mean everything to me, right? I'd rather sit over there, you understand me, and just, I'd rather L after L happen than take an L when it come down to my manhood. Ain't no way. And you can see that Lush ain't a confident man. You can see that Lush is a scary man. You can see that in his demeanor, the way he presents himself, what comes out of his mouth. You can tell that he is not a confident man. He is not sure of himself. Let me tell y'all something, man. Hey, regardless, man, let me tell you something. There's going to be always somebody who disagree with you. There's going to always be somebody that don't like what you got to say. There's always somebody that's better than you. But what that got to do with your manhood? Lush is what we call a sissified man. A sissified man. No manhood principles whatsoever on Clemson Street. Let me tell y'all something, man. Lush is one of the perfect examples of what I have stated on this channel so many times. So if you need not what to be, go look at what Lush is talking about on No Jumper. Go look how Lush conducts himself on No Jumper. Now, I don't wish this on him, but I wouldn't be surprised in the future if he finishes the job. He wanted to be accepted. He wanted to be down. He trying to compensate from them, probably them events. He probably done went to some more events that he ain't talked about. They talk about the snitching. Don't nobody care about his snitching allegations. Don't nobody care about that. But when you talk about, you feel me, what you done went through, and you talk about what you did for the money, that's something to talk about right there. I'm gonna leave all those snitching allegations to anybody else who want to go. I don't cover that because I don't care about it. Manhood, gentlemen. I see a whole bunch of people, right? And it don't even be in that matter. There'd be a whole bunch of people just doing all kind of things for the dollar on here. Why? There's so many ways to make money. And there's so many ways to go ahead, you feel me, and have lots of it. But you willing to go ahead and put your manhood on the line, your self-respect to achieve it? That's weak. And Lush is a weak man. He's weak. There's no other way to say this. That's weak. Gotta be tough. See, one thing's for sure, they talking about, see, when it comes down to manhood, manhood has a lot to do with fighting. Right? You gotta fight for your life. You may have to fight to protect. You might have to fight to self-preserve. You may have to fight to get what you want. Especially if you're a man that got something like this, that look like this. You know that fight got to definitely, you got to bring the fight in the world. Because that's the only way that you gonna make it. Ain't nobody gonna give you nothing. But what Lush did, there was no fight. He had no will. And his boss seen that. He like, what this clown willing to do for the dollar? He really doing this? He really trying to... Bro, don't nobody respect that. I'm pretty sure that billionaire boss don't even respect him. He don't even respect himself. So how you going to expect for somebody to respect you? That's weak. There's certain things that you should say on here, and there's certain things that you shouldn't. I think Lush should have kept that to himself, unless that was already public knowledge. Is the road easy? No. But for what Lush was trying to do, he said that he ain't never ever had a salary like that and still never had that till his dad. I believe he said it was $250,000. So $250,000 was worth. So there's a price hood on your manhood. There's a price hood. There's a price on your self-respect. There's a price on what you stand on. So you can be bought as a man. See, one thing's for sure. You can say a whole bunch of things, right? But one thing's for sure, I can't be bought. One thing's for sure, I'm going to stand on what I'm standing on. And that's one thing for sure. And you can count on that. You can bet that. Gentlemen of all ages, it ain't even worth it. As you can see, he did all that and don't got it no more. So you did all that to get that for that short period of time, and now you don't got it. So now you done went from one employer to the next employer. But what do you have? I believe that he said he had them thoughts of Control Alt and deleting himself right before he got on No Jumper. He don't have none of that. All that he was trying to work toward, all that he went through, and he has none of that. So we asked Lush today, was it worth it? Indeed, it wasn't. It never worked it. Bro, I'll be flat broke in the wilderness. Hey, y'all just see me, man, homeless, living in my car. Before I go out like that, I'm not going out like that. My manhood mean that much to me. But when there's a will, when you got a brain, there's a way. A lot of y'all don't give yourself credit, man, of getting things done. Y'all go to this defeatist mentality, and y'all live in the spirit of defeat. So that's why you go ahead and accept things such as Lush. Lush ain't the only one that did that. People up in that industry, they do that stuff all the time. Females lay on their back, men laying on their back. You know what I'm saying? Men doing something strange for a piece of change like Lush. But these are people that y'all look up to. Come on, man. It ain't worth it. But anywho, man, that's just my message for today. Y'all know me. I I'm trying to keep these. I know some of y'all attention spans ain't too long. So I try to have a healthy balance of the short and the long. Right? So I'm gonna go ahead and make this a little short. But anywho, man, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And we up out of here.